Hey, good to have you here. This is episode 24 of the Unspoken Chair. Today's episode is a little different, and I want to prepare you for it properly before we begin. I want to invite you into an experiment to spend the next 20 minutes not just as a listener, but as someone sitting down for a real, safe, honest therapy session. There are no right or wrong answers waiting for you here. No grading. Just you, this chair, and your inner world. Today, we're going to talk about your worth. About why so many of us walk around feeling not enough and where, exactly, we lost touch with our own sense of value. I'm going to ask you a few questions and each time offer 3 possible ways someone might respond. I want you to choose whichever one lands first, instinctively, even if it doesn't feel like the flattering answer. Especially if it doesn't. There's no need to perform insight here. No need to pick the healthy-sounding option. The most useful answer is almost always the first honest one, before your mind has time to edit it. So take an extra moment before we start. Put down whatever you are holding, your phone, your to-do list, the version of yourself you usually present. Pour something warm. Settle in fully. This is a closed room, and nothing you say here needs to be explained or justified to anyone. Take a deep breath, and let's begin. Imagine you're left completely alone. No social media, no current job, no projects, titles, or praise from people close to you. Just complete silence. What do you feel at the deepest level in that moment? Option A, anxiety and emptiness. It feels like if I'm not creating or achieving anything, I basically don't exist. Option B, shame and guilt. My mind immediately starts whispering that I'm lazy, that I'm wasting time, and that I need to get up and do something right now. Option C, relief and calm. I actually feel good with myself. I just haven't let myself simply be in a long time. If you chose the emptiness, this is a classic sign of what's sometimes called narcissistic injury patterning. Somewhere in childhood or adolescence, your worth got tied directly to your achievements. You were loved for the grades, for keeping things in order, for winning. And now, your mind is convinced that simply being a person isn't enough on its own. You've confused your output with your identity. If you chose B, shame and guilt, that's your inner critic speaking, an overprotective one. In therapy, we call this an introject. At some point, you absorbed someone else's harsh voice, a parent's, a teacher's, and made it your own internal monologue. Your guilt is really a preemptive defense. I'll punish myself before anyone else gets the chance to. If you chose C, relief, that's a sign your core sense of self-worth is actually intact, but your nervous system is worn down from social pressure. Your ego is simply asking for permission to pause, without having to justify it to the world. Think of a moment when someone sincerely praised you for difficult work or gave you a genuinely deep compliment. What's your first, automatic reaction inside? Option A, they just don't know how things really work. I got lucky. Eventually they'll realize I'm actually pretty average. Imposter syndrome. Option B, a strong emotional lift, immediately followed by fear. Now they'll only expect this level from me. I can't let the bar drop. Option C, I accept the praise calmly. It feels nice, but it doesn't really shift how I already see myself. Option A, this is self-devaluation, used as a defense against rejection. It feels safer to discredit your own success in advance than to risk the pain of a future disappointment. Your mind runs a preemptive defense. If I say it myself, out loud, no one can later accuse me of lying. Option B. This is the trap of conditional acceptance. Praise stops being a gift and starts functioning like both a drug and a debt. You end up in a loop where every success doesn't bring relief. It just raises the stakes in an ongoing survival game. Option C. This reflects stable self-esteem. Outside praise simply confirms what you already know about yourself. It isn't the sole source powering how you function. You've made a real mistake, missed a deadline, made a bad financial call, said something foolish in an important meeting. What happens inside you in the first 10 minutes? Option A. Total catastrophizing. It feels like everything has collapsed, your reputation is destroyed, and this will follow you forever. Option B. Anger and self-punishment. I replay the situation for days, rerunning the conversation, mentally tearing myself apart for being stupid. Option C. A flash of frustration, followed by analysis. Okay, that wasn't handled well. What can I fix right now, and what's the lesson here? Option A. This is all or nothing thinking, black and white cognition. For your psyche, a mistake feels equivalent to the death of your ego. This often comes from an early experience where mistakes were met with rejection or withdrawn love, so any misstep now registers not as a situational error, but as a threat to your survival. Option B. This is self-directed aggression, anger that never gets aimed outward toward actually solving the problem, and instead turns inward, against you. Self-punishment gives the illusion of control. If I'm harsh enough with myself, that means I've truly understood and atoned for it. Option C. This is a functional, mature ego at work. You separate "I made a mistake" from "I am bad." The mistake becomes simply a fact of reality, not a verdict on who you are. Someone asks you for a favor or for help, but you're genuinely exhausted, out of resources, or it just doesn't work for you. What do? Option A. I agree anyway, forcing myself through it, and then quietly resent both the person and myself for being too soft to say no. Option B. I say no, but then spend the next 3 days consumed with guilt, inventing justifications, and apologizing. Option C. I calmly and politely decline, without a long list of excuses, understanding that my own resources are my own responsibility. Option A. This is people pleaser mode. You're buying someone else's approval at the cost of betraying your own needs. That quiet resentment is actually a healthy signal from your psyche, telling you your boundaries have been crossed, but right now, your fear of seeming bad is still stronger than your instinct to protect yourself. Option B. You've already learned to hold boundaries in action, but emotionally, you're still dependent on outside approval. That guilt is leftover residue from an early belief that other people's comfort mattered more than your own basic needs. Option C. This is mature autonomy. You understand that a no to someone else is always a yes to yourself. You're able to tolerate someone else's possible disappointment without falling apart and without blaming yourself for it. Our session tonight is coming to a close. Take a look at what you chose. What kind of picture emerges? Most of us are actually a mix of all three across different areas of life, and that's completely normal. The real goal of therapeutic work isn't becoming some flawless, endlessly confident version of yourself. It's learning to notice the exact moment your inner child starts hiding again, blaming itself, or trying to earn love it already has. Take one simple thought with you from tonight. Your worth was never something you had to prove. It was yours from the moment you were born, and it stays with you even when you make mistakes, even when you're exhausted, even when you're doing absolutely nothing at all. Thank you for this honesty, and for the depth you brought here tonight. Remember, at the Unspoken Chair, you're always safe. Tell me in the comments, which of tonight's answers surprised you the most about yourself? I'd love to hear it, if you feel like sharing. Rest well, sit with these thoughts for a while, and take care of yourself. See you in episode 25. I'm sending you a hug.